Hello students, welcome to Narayana Live Classes. Today for 8th class students we are going to discuss assignment 9 on number system. Now let us see the questions. The first question is the sum of three prime numbers is 100. If one of them exceeds another by 36, then one of the numbers is. We are given that there are three prime numbers he is saying, this is the first point, and some of them is 100 he is saying, one of them is exceeding the another by 36. Okay, let us take A comma B comma C be 3 primes. Let us take A comma B comma C are 3 prime numbers. Given that A plus B plus C is equal to 100, let us consider it as condition number 1. The next thing is one of them exceeds another by 36. So I can say if you take C, C will be B plus 36. The value of C is B plus 36. So one of them, so I can choose B and C now. C is 36 more than that of B. So let me consider this as second condition. From 1 and 2, conditions 1 and 2, A plus B plus C is otherwise B plus 36. So B plus 36 is going to be 100. That implies A plus 2B is equal to 100 minus 36. If you transpose this 36 to the other side, it will be 100 minus 36. That is going to be 64. Now, A is equal to 64 minus 2 times of B. A is equal to 64 minus 2 times of B. If you look at this, 64 is an even number. 2B, 2 times of B is also an even number. Even number minus even number is also an even number. So, A must be an even number. And again, A is a prime number. So, A is a prime number. At the same time, A is even. The only even prime we have is 2. So, it is confirmed that the value of A is 2. Therefore, I can take A is equal to 2. So, value of A is 2. Now, based on the value of A is equal to 2, using this condition, we can get the value of B. So, that we will see now. One more. Now, we have A is equal to 2. A is equal to 2, and also we have A is equal to A plus 2B is equal to 64. That is otherwise 2B is equal to 64 minus A, that is 2, that is going to be 62. It implies B is equal to 62 upon 2, that is going to be 31. So, using A value 2 and using A plus 2B is equal to 64 condition, we got the value of B as 31. Now, we have A plus B plus C that is equal to 100. That implies A is 2, B is 31 plus C is equal to 100. That is going to be C is equal to 100 minus 31 plus 2, that is 33. That is otherwise 67. So, C value is 67. We have C as 67, B as 31 and A as 2. So, these are the required 3 prime numbers 2, 31 and 67. In the options if you see 7, 29, 41 and 67. So, fourth option is the one of the prime numbers. So, fourth option is the right answer for this question. Now, we will go to the next question. If A square minus B square is prime, then the correct option is, we are given options as A square minus B square is A minus B, A square minus B square is A plus B, A square minus B square is AB, and the fourth one is A square minus B square is equal to 4. Now, If you look at solution, let us say a square minus b square, this is a prime number he is saying. And again a square minus b square we can write as a minus b times of a plus b. A minus b times of a plus b. If a square minus b square is a prime number, obviously one of these two numbers must be 1. Because what is the definition of a prime number? A number is said to be a prime number if it can be represented as 1 and itself as its product. If any number can be expressed as 1 and itself as its product, then such number is said to be the prime number. So one of these two will be 1. So obviously a minus b will be 1, because a plus b cannot be 1. It will be more than 1. So a minus b is 1 and a plus b is the next prime, the resultant prime. Therefore a square minus b square is a minus b is 1 into a plus b. So it is a plus b. So a square minus b square is equivalent to a plus b. So in this the right option is second option. Okay. Now we will move to the third question. If n cube minus 1 is a prime number where n is a natural number, then n plus 1 whole square is prime, n into n plus 1 is prime, n minus 1 is prime, n square plus n plus 1 is prime. So which of the following is the right option? That is what he is asking. Now let us solve the solution. If you look at n cube minus 1, he is saying that it is a prime number. Fine. N cube minus 1 we can write as n minus 1 times of n square plus n plus 1, a cube minus b cube form. A cube minus b cube is a minus b times of a square plus ab plus b square. Using that identity we are writing n cube minus 1 as n minus 1 times of n square plus n plus 1. Now here also, as n cube minus 1 is a prime number, this is equal to some 1 into another number, 1 into itself. So n cube minus 1 will be equivalent to n minus 1 1 and then n square plus n plus 1. So these two are equal values. These two will be the equal values. So as these two are equal, n square plus n plus 1 is having the same nature as that of n cube minus 1. This is also a prime number. So n square plus n plus 1 is a prime number. So fourth option is the right answer. Here n minus 1 cannot be prime. It is equal to 1. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. So third option we cannot consider. The only right option is n square plus n plus 1 is a prime number. Fine. Now let us move to the next question. The next question is, if a comma b are twin primes, this is very important word, twin primes, and b comma c are twin primes, here b and c are also twin primes, then the value of a plus c is, a and b are twin primes as well as b and c are twin primes. What is the meaning of twin primes? Two primes are said to be twin primes if the difference of them is 2. If the difference of two prime numbers is 2, we call them as twin prime numbers. Now according to the given, we have b minus a is equal to 2 and c minus b is equal to 2. If you observe the number system, if you observe the prime numbers, the possible prime number satisfying this condition is a is equal to 3, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 7. Because these are the three consecutive numbers, primes, in such a way that b minus a is 2 and c minus b is 2. So we have to consider a as 3, b as 5 and c as 7. Now he is asking us to get the value of a plus c. So a plus c is going to be 3 plus 7, that is equal to 10. Okay. So here first concept is, what is a twin prime you must know. Then in the prime number system, the set of primes in such a way that b minus c and c minus b both are equal to 2 is only a3, b5 and c7. Thereby a plus c is going to be 3 plus 7, that is 10. So the right option is first option, that is 10. Now we will move to the next question. If a and b are twin primes, again twin primes concept is given here. A and b are again twin primes and a is more than b. Very interesting, a is more than b. Then what is the value of a cube minus b cube? Fine. Now let us take a cube minus b cube. A cube minus b cube you can write as, according to identity, a minus b times of a square plus ab plus b square. That is an identity we have. Okay. Now A is more than B and A and B are twin primes. If you take that, A minus B will be 2. It's not B minus A, it is A minus B. Because A is more than B is saying, so A minus B will be 2. If A minus B is 2, that implies B can be written as A minus 2. So wherever you have B, you can replace that B with A minus 2. So that is equal to A minus B is of course 2 times of A square plus AB, A times of B is A minus 2 plus B square, that is A minus 2 whole square. That is otherwise 2 times of A square plus A square minus 2A plus A square minus 4A plus 4. It is in the form of A minus B whole square. A square minus 2AB plus B square. That is going to be 2 times of A square plus A square plus A square, that is 3A square minus 2A minus 4A, that is minus 6A plus 4. If you open the brackets, if you multiply with 2, each term will be multiplied with that. So 6A square minus 12A plus 2 4s are 8. So the answer for A cube minus B cube is 6A square minus 12A plus 8. That is the first option for us. Okay. So this is the end of this worksheet. We will see the next problem tomorrow.